Hey, what's up guys? In today's video, we're going to be going over some interesting PlayStation news. If that sounds interesting, leave a like on the video and consider subscribing if you're new. It really helps the channel grow. The first topic in the video is about how Red Dead Redemption 2 PS5 patch to be revealed in 2022, Red Dead Redemption Remaster is still coming. Rockstar Games will announce a Red Dead Redemption 2 PS5 and Xbox Series X patch at some point this year, according to an industry insider known as Account NGT on Twitter. This should be taken strictly as speculation, so don't read too much into their claims for the time being. However, the insider seems to think there's a good chance we will hear about a performance update for the critically acclaimed Cowboy Epic this year. Elsewhere, they also touched on the long-rumored Red Dead Redemption Remaster, which is still apparently in the pipeline, but is unlikely to be seen this year. We last heard about this in November 2021, and given Rockstar has dabbled in remastering with Grand Theft Auto Trilogy The Definitive Edition, there's a chance it could happen. If it does, we certainly hope it'll be a lot more polished than the GTA collection, that's for sure. So yeah, there hasn't been a whole lot of people talking about the next-gen version of Red Dead Redemption 2, because pretty much when it comes to Rockstar, everyone is just dying to know more and to get their hands on GTA 6 like me, but I mean, I would 100% welcome a PS5 patch for Red Dead Redemption 2, because the game does have some pretty long load times, and graphically, I don't really care if there's really any graphical updates for it at all. Honestly, if they literally just removed the load times, or if they're like a second long and like they took advantage of the adaptive triggers, that would be totally worth it in my opinion. And as far as the Red Dead Redemption Remaster, I am extremely excited for that. I hope that does come out. It probably won't come out this year. It'll probably be sometime in 2023, because I've never played the original Red Dead Redemption, and I don't really want to go back on older hardware to play it because I want to play the best version of it. So hopefully we don't have to wait too long to get our hands on not only the Red Dead Redemption 2 PS5 patch, but also the Red Dead Redemption Remaster. Moving on to the next topic in the video, we're going to be talking about how Horizon Forbidden West early build leaks ahead of full game release next month. Now, before I read the article, don't worry, I will not show any of the gameplay clips or images from the leaked version of the game. I'm just going to be talking about like how this came to be and just my thoughts on the whole situation. So this is coming from PlayStation Universe, and it reads, Guerrilla Games' Horizon Forbidden West has suffered a leak ahead of release next month, with an early build of the upcoming PS4 and PS5 sequel finding its way into the public domain. Yesterday, images of what was reportedly the PS4 version of Horizon Forbidden West surfaced on social media, and VGC has been informed that the leak is the real deal. While it's missing some art assets, the early build features all the key content planned for the final release. Unsurprisingly, the images have been pulled offline as a result of a report from the copyright holder, which does suggest they were indeed legitimate. Horizon Forbidden West is scheduled for release on PS5 and PS4 on February 18, 2022. Recently, Guerrilla Games has been busy sharing new details on the sequel, including the fact the game will add better rewards for side quests and that players will be spending more time with key characters. So yeah, this is very unfortunate news. I know there's a lot of people that love when games, movies, pretty much when anything leaks. Like, there are some people that just love that, and they love looking at the leaks. They love sharing the leaks, and I think that's really annoying. I don't know how people can really find joy in leaking things and looking at leaks and spoiling the story for yourself. I don't know why you'd want to do that, especially if it's something that you really want to experience yourself. I don't know why you would want to look at leaks, but regardless, the leaks are out there. Now, apparently, the only version of the game that is leaked is the PS4 version, not the PS5 version. But pretty much from what I've heard, everyone that has seen the leaks, because as of right now, nothing from the story has been leaked out. It's just gameplay clips and screenshots of what the game looks like and the world. And apparently everyone says that the PS4 version looks amazing. like I've heard some people say that the PS4 version looks like a PS5 game, so I can't even imagine what the PS5 version is going to like, because I will be playing the PS5 version, obviously, because I have a PS5, but it is really amazing to hear that even the PS4 version looks incredibly crisp as far as the gameplay and the graphics, looks like a next gen game, and apparently, like, it seems like someone has a physical copy of the game. So honestly, the game doesn't come out for another like 36 days from now. So, we have well over a month before the game actually releases. So I fully do expect maybe within the next week or two, probably spoilers for the story are going to come out. So I highly advise those of you who do not want this game to be spoiled to stay off the internet. And if you are on Twitter, please make sure you go in your settings and like block out like keywords for Horizon Forbidden West. That way, in case they do leak out, then you won't see it. And if you do see the leaks, please don't spread them. Even if you like looking at leaks, there's a lot of people that don't like looking at them. So just please be a decent human being and just, think about others' feelings, But what do you guys think? Have you seen this leaked gameplay? And if you have, please don't share it, but just let me know down below. What are your thoughts on not only the gameplay, but the graphics? Moving on to the final topic in the video, we're going to be talking about how Days Gone 2 would have been the definitive version of the series' original vision. Jeff Ross, the director behind Days Gone, has revealed during an interview with USA Today that had Days Gone 2 happened, it would have been the definitive version of the concept. Ross revealed that a follow-up to the 2019 PS4 title, which sadly was shot down by Sony in favor of a new IP, would have involved the protagonist Deacon and his partner Sarah, along with expanding on elements in the original game. We would have kept a heavy, strong narrative, we would have kept the bike, obviously, and I think we would have expanded the tone a little bit in a more technical direction, kind of like, alright, now we have all this Nero tech, what can we do with it? The tone would have been expanded, wandering outward towards some of the new reality. I think this would have been a little bit more, I don't want to say Avengers, but something where the players had resources. He had some sort of remnants of whatever the government had. So yeah, it's just a small update for, this controversy for Days Gone and Days Gone 2, and it just really seems like everyone that worked on this game was really hoping that Sony would have greenlit a Days Gone 2. I don't really like part of Jeff Ross's comment when he kind of compared it to like the Avengers game and like how that game works, because for the most part the Avengers game is not a good game besides the story, like that's it, so I don't know, this whole situation is kind of crazy to me. Like I said in my last video, I do believe that Days Gone 2 will eventually be a thing, but who knows, maybe there were some things that they pitched to Sony and Sony was like, you know what, this just doesn't really make sense for us to greenlight this, which obviously that did happen because they rejected the sequel pitch, but besides that, I don't have really a whole lot of thoughts on this. It just seems like, Days Gone 2 might have been just like the first game, but just expanding on like the best parts of the first game, because, I don't care what anyone says, the story for Days Gone was really good in my opinion, and Jeff Ross says that would have been like the main theme of the second game. They would have stuck with like a heavy single player driven story, so I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Hopefully we do get a Days Gone 2, but if not, hopefully, whatever Ben Studios works on with their next IP, hopefully it at least sticks with the theme of having a heavy, strong narrative. Thank you guys so much for watching, I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you're new and turning on the post notification bell so you don't miss my next upload. Until next time guys, take care.